Fouret. He's moved in here as their normal 160-pounder has moved up a weight for today. We'll see him in just a minute.
Yes.
Fouret is from Nampa, Idaho, going against second-ranked Izzak Olejnik for the Cowboys. Bakersfield, California product, transferred into Northern Illinois. He is 16-1.
Suffered his first loss last week against Peyton Hall, the number 9 ranked wrestler from West Virginia, also a returning All-American there as well. So, you know, he had a good stretch last week, right? Obviously, West Virginia, which we talked about, he had wrestled number 8 ranked wrestler from Pittsburgh the night before, or Friday night, and then they wrestled West Virginia on Sunday.
He's been very solid this year. Say that only that one loss, and has wrestled good competition.
Yes, he has.
And he'll have a bunch more of it coming up with Northern Iowa, Iowa State, Arizona State, South Dakota,
Missouri on the road,
and then Oklahoma and Iowa to close it out.
Listen, that
next month is going to be really
good
snap there by Olejnik. No 2 though. Roll through again.
There's his 3.
Fouret, and he does it again. And has still avoided
the 3 takedown. They're going to challenge that one. They're throwing the brick out for that.
Now the officials are discussing it.
This is what I like right here. Once again, fight for the athlete. They're going. This is what I like sitting this close right here, man. This is the fun part.
John Smith really upset. Pendleton
got a little smirk on his face as well.
And he was out there really upset.
Rhodes was out there. Pendleton's actually talking to the cop there and telling him, obviously, I think the cop knows Pendleton. Obviously, he went to school here. So Coach Smith is saying he shouldn't even have to use the bricks. So this is the fun part, right? This is obviously these coaches are still in this. We'll see
what you think here. This is an interesting situation.
I think that was like 3 Granbys in a row.
Yeah.
I know that
just kept it up. Granby.
I'm dizzy just watching it.
I kept looking at my notes to see, did I get mixed up? Is he from Virginia Beach?
Yeah. Good snap by Olejnik. Granby there.
Did he go to Granby High School and I just didn't catch it?
Another Granby there. Ooh. I think there was 3 in there.
Yeah.
I think it was during the second Granby that he hit. But
that
once
one
again,
where
because he was behind him.
Got behind him. I think that maybe is the point that could have been a takedown. Let's see.
This one
right there.
This one. Once he Granby's here, let's go back to this.
If we go back to that one where he is behind
through the process.
Fouret.
Snap. Here's the first one. Then once he gets him, I think it was on this one. Here, there.
Yeah.
But we'll see. And maybe they may say he didn't have control there. So, hey.
Or maybe they gave a reaction time for Fouret. Maybe they determined that the reaction time is almost continuous roll through. But
we get to listen in when they decide over here.
What's this position right here? There we go. Right there. See, that's where I think John Smith said he thought there should have been 3.
Oh, I'm over here going back and forth with Pendleton and having a good little laugh, man. It's his college wrestling. This is good stuff. Tell you what, Coach Pendleton has these boys, he has them ready. They have came in here and wrestled extremely well. And I mean at every weight from 25 all the way up. Obviously right now we're at 165 pounds. So these Oregon State Beavers have came in here to scrap.
Tell you the truth, I'm not really sure why the police officer came over. There was... Nobody was going to start.
I think they do that all the time. Yeah. In all due respect, just watching the crowd and stuff right there, watching the officials. It's nothing to do with either coach or anything like that. I just think that's custom. In all due respect.
There we go. Yeah, that was the spot where I think John Smith felt like it was a takedown. Whether it was, we'll find out. The guys in the striped shirts will let us know. Yeah. Either way.
They're looking at it. Headphones are, they're not off yet. So, this is the fun part of it. And speaking of, right, we've talked about different things that these Oregon State Beavers are doing. They just had a massive crowd in Corvallis a couple of weeks ago when Penn State came there. Over 8,600 talking to Pendleton and Coach Roden. Probably a few more than that. Folks coming in, folks sneaking through side doors, whatever the case may be. The previous record was with Oklahoma State there last year, about 6,700. But kudos to everybody out in Corvallis and around the Oregon State community that help promote that duel and promote these other duels and get a stage and crowd.
You can't talk about Oregon State without talking about the legendary Dale Thomas, all-time winningest coach in duel matches.
Okay, so
Looks like he's going to give three.
We're going to beat you to the punch here, ladies and gentlemen. There is a three-point takedown. I think now they're talking about three takedown. Three takedown. It's three. Three takedown.
He held it two. And I said, what's he doing?
It's three takedown. I think now they have to decide, okay, what's the riding time? And they have to get that situated.
It's a minute 50 left in the period, so Olejnik gets 3 for the takedown. The official, in the emotion of everything, walked out and said, "It is a takedown, 2 points." He held up 2, and I said, whoa, wait a minute now. Chris Pendleton and one of his assistants there not happy with that call. And they're still debating it. The official said, nope, we reviewed it. That's what it is.
But this is what you want from your coaches. They're fighting for it. Now, Pendleton's going to throw a brick.
Now, you can't challenge. I don't think you can challenge the reviewed call.
Let's kind of see what is what.
Here comes John Smith out.
Okay, here's what Pendleton's saying is that after Olejnik scored his takedown, Pendleton said he locked hands.
Oh.
But this is the competitiveness, right? You got Coach Smith, you got Coach Pendleton, you got coach, you got former athlete, but bottom line, they're fighting for their athlete. And Pendleton, I think Coach Pendleton is looking for a locked hands in that front headlock position. So let's see. I don't think they said he locked his hands.
No, so I'm watching. They're not going to review that. I started to say, I know you can't review again about a takedown. Once that's reviewed and called, that's it. So he was saying locked hands.
All right.
So here we go. 3.
Hey, watch the Granby, Jay. Watch the Granby. Granby rolls are coming. I'm telling you.
He's working on it. He's working on it.
Fouret is he is a Granby rolling dude, man.
He is. We're getting ready to see another one right there, I think. Right there.
He does.
Olejnik holds on
well. And he's also with that Granby. He's grabbing Olenik's left arm and trying to catch him. Really, it's almost like a Granby dag near a cartwheel and trying to get his hips over on Olejnik to catch him, obviously in an uncompromising position.
After all this, still a minute and a half left in the first period.
Yeah, a lot of wrestling left.
Spiral ride by Olejnik on the right side.
Olenik's goal right here is to take a little sting out of him, right? Take some of that sting out of him. Commit to that ride. Be tough on top.
Throws a half in.
He's got that bar and half in there.
Got him broken down. Riding time is at 50 seconds now. So he's doing a good job on top.
Yeah, so like I said, his goal right now, he's taking a little sting out of him right now. And commit to this ride, you know, and take him into the deep waters.
Stall warning underneath on Fouret. Riding time over a minute. Clock time under a minute.
Yeah,
45 seconds left. And riding time's up to 1:15 now. So suddenly, Olejnik is taking some control once he got that takedown.
Yep, and he's using that. Once again, we've talked about Olejnik, how tall he is for a 165-pounder and that leverage in this position. He stopped a few of those Granby rolls in that position, so, you know.
20 seconds. Still 3-0. Riding time up to 1:43. And climbing. Olejnik 1 toe in. Now they're off with 11 seconds left.
Coleman, Coach Scott walked all the way down
to the end of the bench.
I don't know what he was saying down there, but I was just watching him stroll on down there.
These guys get into it.
They do, right? And the beautiful thing about this, Jay, is there's family on both sides, right?
Sure.
You know, obviously Coach Pendleton on that other side. You know, Trey Munoz is even involved in the family because of his dad.
Ride out. 1:58 riding time and a 3-0 lead. Very good first period for Olejnik. He chooses bottom to start.
He deferred.
Wasn't his choice.
He deferred. It's Oregon State's choice. Olejnik deferred. Oregon State.
He's going to take neutral.
Fouret's going to go on his feet.
Oh, low ankle pick there by Olenek right off the whistle. He's got him scrambling a bit again.
Didn't expect a dive roll from Fouret in this position. Either a dive roll or if he can take, I don't know if he'll be able to take that hand to that far ankle.
Almost had him down. We're trying to collect the far leg as Olenek doesn't have it yet. There's turning into him is Fouret.
That's what he's got to do right there. He's got to get that high, climb the thigh, either cut him back. There's his 3 points there. Yeah. Olenek did a very, very good job there. He was kind of on his hip there. Once he got to his knees and was able to shelf that leg, and then obviously using his length to go reach to that far ankle to secure that 3-point takedown. A lot of patience. Good, smart wrestling there by Olenek.
So he's got the 6-0 lead and 2:20 riding time and climbing.
And I tell you, I like the stuff Fouret has, man. Like, a little unconventional, a little different, but I mean, he's coming out here and landing on the line and wrestling.
So they'll restart with 1:01 left in the second. 2:27 the riding time for Olenek now. 6-0 the lead.
Good little foot stomp off that spiral ride. Good pressure. Pressure, grabbing wrist, keeping that pressure on Fouret's hands, attacking wrist. There has been a stall call. There's the second stall call right there.
That's a 1-point penalty, so 7-0 now.
No, he almost had that bars trying to run that over.
So, been all Olenek since the long video review and the takedown, and he got the 3, and then he just proceeded to ride on Fouret, who's just had no luck underneath at all.
This riding time reminds me of Mark Branch days. He's at 3:27 right now.
7-0 and a 3:26 riding time advantage after 2 periods. Olenek chooses bottom. For the reverse is Olenek, and he has it. So it goes to 9-0. Yeah, he releases him 9-1. So Olenek looks like he wants to get a couple more takedowns if he can make sure of that major decision and possibly more. Back on the leg again on the left side.
He's been in this position a lot, almost same position. Fouret's doing a good job attacking those wrists.
So the riding time's easily locked.
Yeah, for sure.
They call a stalemate there. So he's got a 9-point lead. Counting riding
reversal
time.
here by Olenek, up to his feet. Fouret's looking to take him down, trying to fork that leg, catches it, gets his hip high, keeps a post and just crowds and crowds him. Ends up getting his 2-point reversal.
9-1 on the board, plus the riding time will be added. Unless it ends in a tech fall before the end of the match.
Fouret in on that single leg. Olenek understanding where he's at. He's fighting wrist as well. Still got a foot in bounds, so they're going to let him wrestle here.
Let him go.
It's a crucial situation too, right?
Silent to get some offensive points on the board. And of course, if you're Olenek, you don't want to let that major go.
That's right. Back to the middle.
Got 42 seconds left. 9-point lead counting the riding time. And Fouret, let's see if he's got one more good shot here in the last 30 seconds to get rid of the major decision.
Fouret just came out and scrapped, man. Like I said, I've been impressed with him.
He threw those Grambies in there.
Man.
15 seconds to go. Fouret, if he's going to do anything, and really Olenek doesn't have to do anything here unless he had a throw to try to get a pin, because he's got the major locked up. 5 seconds.
Well,
With the riding time of 3:17, it will be 10-1, the major decision. For Izzak Olejnik, and Oklahoma State increases the lead to 15-9. Well, we'll be up with some 174-pounders next and some good stuff coming for you. Stay with us.